Casino Guitars live in your
now?
faces.
What?
Face live time.
Good
We think talk about stuff for a minute. Hey, we're gonna talk about 4 things, and then whatever you want to talk about too.
Oh my god.
And 4 things.
Telling me there's options today?
Options. I got options. We're back. We've been traveling around a lot.
I know. I'm about to leave again.
Oh God, where are you going?
I'm not really.
Okay.
I'm going, guys.
Derek's been gone.
I am, but it won't affect our schedule. I've been disruptive lately. In my
You
schedule.
have been very disruptive. The new guy, Dylan, is like he's been here like a few weeks and he's already taken a month-long vacation coming up next week.
There are some joys of working here.
That's not true, actually.
I mean, we don't make any money, but
Yeah, it's poor.
there are some. I'm gonna be going, guys. I gotta go play the
I
guitar.
get all the gear I want. You know, it's
I do have the best gear when I go places.
Yeah, I have some great gear.
Why do you have these things?
Because I'm gear poor. So the state of the music industry this summer, it's actually pretty strong. Sales have been up across the board for a lot of the shops out there. Manufacturers still trying to find their footing a bit with all their, some of the things they're doing in their business structures. It's been a bit wonky. The comments come in, just fire at me, my friend. If we got anything different, there's new releases are coming.
My mullet. I do start. I kind of did.
You cut his hair.
Mullet. I did cut some hair. It was too bad. It was like down to here. My beard was down to here. I just had to.
The best
had to
is
reset.
when you came back that one time from a trip and you,
Oh my God.
you had your mustache cut all like sort of trash style. You look bad.
I told the man, I was like, hey, trim my beard. And then he was just like, "Mrr." I was like, oh my God. There's a point where you can't go back, Like, you just gotta be like.
I always went really dark place in that joke. No, it was bad though. So the new releases, there's a bunch coming out from Fender soon. We're getting ready to have a dealer event with them. Gosh, I think next week. Yes, I think it might be next week when we sort of see what's coming out for the rest of your Fender. Should be pretty exciting. I hope so. The last one was a little bit lackluster. But except for the John 5s, oh my, those were cool and gone before we knew it. Gretsch has some new stuff coming out.
This Gretsch custom shop. I gotta stop looking at it.
Yeah, they're dangerous.
I just want one so bad.
Well, we're gonna have plenty of those. Don't buy anything right now.
I'm not buying. I can't buy anything. But the lust can still live in my heart.
Still paying off my other Gretsch. God darn it.
So,
no, but PRS has. I'll say PRS has had their new releases too. The Telecaster came out, or the NF52, correct? The Miles Kennedy.
Is it 52 or 53?
53. I can't remember right now. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
I have my notes over there, but I just can't read them.
Don't look at them.
Because they're too far away.
It's better to not look.
I don't have my bifocals on. But no, but that actually that had a pretty strong release for it. And there's mixed feelings on it out there in the interwebs. Some people love it, some people hate it. We don't know what your thoughts are too, and you can let us know.
Horrible lies. Nothing but glowing reviews and love.
The reviews are actually all good.
Well, of course they
Which
are.
is concerning
Which
to
is
me.
great.
Which is again why we're working on something in the future. To stay tuned. Our YouTube stuff's getting ready to. We got some funny things coming in the future.
I'm sure it's great.
No, it's but no, I will.
That's awesome.
Don't tell me yet. I will say this: PRS, like during this time, there hasn't been a ton of new releases this year from other manufacturers. PRS has been sort of dumping out new colors for Silver Sky. They have the NF53. Sorry, I got the number wrong. I was just thinking Telecaster 52, so it was just my brain. And they have the DGTs.
Narrow field.
Yeah, the DGTs that none of us have really seen yet. But
someone's seen them.
It's that Sweetwater got some. But
YouTubers.
Randy Powers guitars.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, that's a big thing. But that's not really. Is it Taylor? Is it not Taylor? It's kind of like
we should circle back to that.
That is Taylor Guitar's side chick.
Well, because a lot of people were in comments where I was looking, they were like, people don't realize this guy's the head of Taylor. And that's true. I think we all think, oh, Andy Powers, everyone knows he's the head of Taylor. Most people who aren't as obsessed and weird as us, they don't know.
Most people don't know Paul Reed Smith is the head of Paul Reed Smith either.
Oh my God. Or that Paul McCartney developed the
Wings.
McCartney 594.
We did have a gentleman years ago. It was one of my favorite moments. He came in, he was explaining to his family how Paul McCartney developed the McCartney 594, and we didn't correct him. I didn't want to shame him.
Bit down on my tongue. It was fine.
It was like he certain. Somebody asked us, did he? The Beatles were very instrumental in this. McCartney 594.
George hated it, but he carried on anyways.
PRS also had the McCartney 594 SEs coming out.
That's true.
Which is like a great.
They're great guitars.
Not as strong of a demand as the DGT. Who would have thought the DGTs would have been like the Fireball? Yeah. It doesn't make sense. It's just kind of like, bam, everyone wanted one all of a sudden. And they're impossible to get. We have a bunch showing up next month that are not spoken for. So if you do want any, call. Some are spoken for. And people have been waiting patiently, but there's a few more that we have that are hopefully available.
Interesting. So Uncle Left Eye likes the Powers guitar, and Lexington Daniel says he thinks that's more interesting than the PRS. I mean, I can sort of see that. You were more impressed. You got to see one in person.
Okay,
right?
yeah. So the story on the Powers guitars is
Yes.
they had us out to see them with like in a direct meeting with Andy Powers and some of their top sales team, and so we got to sit down with the prototypes.
Yes.
Which were which we didn't really love that much because they were housed in like a T5Z sort of arch top body, and we're like, ugh. It just
yeah.
I was like, I don't want like a expensive T5Z. This isn't gonna work. I don't think we'd be able to sell this. We're not interested.
Right.
It's kind of like the mainly Derek was like, no, yeah. And then but then the pickups did sound good. I like the pickups were really good.
They were neat.
I mean, I know they're cool. Cause it is something different. He was like, I want something that does that sort of not Les Paul, not strap thing. And then Derek's like, does anybody want that? And we're like, maybe.
Again, I think the right word was neat. That's neat.
No, but then I did I played one down at Righteous Guitars.
That's what I went
down there
like
and saw the new, finished, not the whole
one.
prototype thing they were showing us. And it was much more impressive in person than it was, even as on the website, or the demos don't really do it justice that I've seen so far.
Well, I saw the one I thought was the one where I was like, okay, maybe I dig this, is Tim Pierce's demo.
I haven't seen that
And
one.
he's got Andy on there, and they're talking, and then he's playing. And it's a cool tone. It's different.
That's not the one on his website, on the Power Selection. That one's
that's on Tim Pierce's YouTube channel. So.
well, and I noticed a lot of people are demoing it with like lots of distortion or slides, and like you can't hear the guitar. Like it's just.
He's playing it pretty clean. It's like, wow, it's really articulate, and
And Andy Powers is such a good guitar player. I kind of hate him for it.
He's so pretty.
He dresses
Trendy. Those nice hats.
He's like he could be the sixth member of Mumford and Sons. He could probably hey.
He'd take over. Guys, I was surfing today, and this song hit me.
I designed our entire future. It's like a wave.
I've laid out our next 5 concept albums.
No, so yeah, so if you are on the line and you want to check out, I would actually give the Powers a thumbs up right now. From what I saw, the prices, it's a high, but it's reasonable.
What? I don't even know what they're.
It was like I just want to blank. It was like $3,800 or something, I believe, and 44.
I hate that my brain says, "Oh wow, affordable." I hate it. It does, but I hate it so much. I hate that I'm just like, oh man, 3. The first number's a 3. By God, what a piece of trash! No. What is wrong with
You
this?
laugh at the absurdity of this entire world we live in.
Because it is absurd.
It's like when you go into a boutique in New York, like, oh, it's only $150 for a T-shirt.
Sweet.
Sounds good. Has my favorite brand.
Give
on
me
it.
3.
I'll buy that. Louis Vuitton bag. Great idea. Let me get that.
Yeah.
Oh Lord Jesus, help us all. But no, but yeah, I was somewhat impressed because I wasn't impressed by when I saw pictures and the headers and stuff. Like, I was like, it looks flat. It has there's a dimension that the actual innards of the guitar is cool. It's light.
It's all hollow, right?
Yeah, it's
no left holes, but it's hollow. It's a hollow guitar.
It's like a Gretsch style.
Yeah.
So you're like, this has never been done before, like except for the past few hundred years. It's not a new thing.
It's different.
There's also I've seen a lot. Is anything else coming that I got to talk about?
Not so far. Carry on.
Keep carrying on. It's been the rise of the indies in a weird way this past, like, sort of leading into the summer.
Yes.
I just saw that Richard Fortus was playing an iVision guitar, like with Guns N' Roses right now. Richard Fortus is the longest running guitar player of Guns N' Roses. So if you don't know who he is, you're not a true Guns N' Roses fan, because that dude could sweep the floor of most people that have been in some of the biggest rock bands in the world. He's a phenomenal player.
I'm going to leave it unsaid, but you all know what we mean.
I mean, I'm a diehard Izzy Stradlin fan. And when Izzy left the band, I thought it lost something. Well, it lost everything in a weird way. Like the band fell apart at that point. But yeah, I love Izzy's solo record. If you haven't heard it, amazing. It's one that came out in the '90s. We should put it on later.
Okay, I've never listened to it.
It's very much like Keith Richards with a '90s rock vibe.
Really?
It was good. It was like some Rolling Stones. He had good songs, cool voice, kind of gritty.
Okay.
It might suck. This is my teenage self telling me.
I was gonna say that's a lot of memory between here and there.
I was like, it was amazing.
A lot of impressionism there potentially.
No, but like Richard Fortus is also known for he plays Gretches. He has his own Richard Fortus Gretsch. Obviously, it's a great guitar, one of the coolest ones. But he's also a big Echo Park player as well.
Yeah.
And some badass Echo Park guitars.
it's sometimes like the style. I mean, he can kind of play anything, but the fact that he does this hard rock and he plays like a magnetone and
It is weird.
like Gretsch, you know, or like Echo
Are you
Park.
in Springfield Springfield
Like,
band?
what is happening?
No,
sir?
no, I'm the biggest hard rock band. Yeah, so Echo Park's had sort of a relaunch this year, and we've been a big part in having fun with it and watching
Yep, it's true.
amazing collections come out in very limited numbers and get snapped up immediately. And he has the best wood I've seen. That sounded weird.
The
But
best
some-
wood.
As I was saying, I was like, damn it.
It's very hard.
But some of
The wood.
don't be a fifth grader.
It's hard. It's hard.
No, but his wood selection, that's good. I can say that. His wood selection is phenomenal. Like going to his wood cafe. I mean, what do you call it? His wood bourgeois.
His grotto. His wood grotto.
It's like, oh, that's what real, like, you know, triple A, quadruple A quality of these species looks like, instead of some of the stuff we've seen from some major manufacturers. Like, that's not really bird's eye. Send it back.
Yeah.
Casados has had a bang out year.
I would say
It's
that's
like
true.
a year and a half about, I guess, or so. And it's been sort of, I feel like they've always been around, and they are a new company.
That is pretty amazing, right? I don't know that I've ever seen as big a transition from like, oh, I'm with Fender, I'm a master builder. Oh, here's my own thing. It didn't exist before. Bam, it's there.
And I'm gonna do it with
like it's in
baritones.
the conversation.
A really
Yeah.
niche guitar that not anybody realized they want one until now. Thanks, it's me. So he's done really well. He's launched his Mariana, which is his T style as well, which has been unreal. We're lucky enough to have him. I think he's coming out again this year in November. So we'll be having some drinks and some fun.
Surrender says, rock stars get all the best wood.
Surrender. Hats off to that
It's
comment.
probably true.
Cheers, I like that a lot. That is true.
Do we have it? Can anyone chat now?
I just fixed that. Yeah.
Sorry about that. We had it went ahead where only members could chat.
Oh, funny. I was like,
Really?
Just on the
why is it
chat.
just my favorite people talking that I know all the time? Okay, so it's been live the whole time out.
Yeah, it's been live to everybody, but the chat was just a couple of people.
Sounds great to me. That's how I like it in my house.
It's good.
If I can turn off my children
Oh
and
my
wife,
lord!
sometimes you're like, click, mute. We all feel that every once
That's
in a
why
while.
like a Zoom meeting is nice sometimes. Like, oh, muted. You guys are muted. Sorry.
Yes, we could.
No
definitely
cross
do
talk.
that. No, none of this stuff.
Nah.
So if you're just joining us, or if you've been chatting, we haven't seen your chats until right now. They're going to start matriculating in. So if you said something great and clever, say it again so we can see it pop up in the feed. We've already talked about the state of music this summer. It's kind of like the theme. The new releases that have come and gone. Fender's got a bunch of new Bengal stuff coming out later this year. And the John 5 was one of their big ones earlier, but there's only like 50 or 60 of them for the whole dealer network, besides what they sold from Fender.com. The PRS Narrowfield 53, we talked about our thoughts on that.
Good.
We're waiting for more comments. We only got a few. We're like,
Go ahead.
people don't care about that.
We've got some questions now.
Okay, and then we talked about the rise of the indies. So now we're here into comment time.
So, Mini Vibes wants to know, out of all the guitars behind us, favorite. I gotta remember what's behind us. Because it changes sometimes.
It changes every day. But it's going to change dramatically soon, so just bear with us on that.
I mean, both those Echo Parks behind us in the corner, I don't know if you can see those, are pretty fantastic.
There's two of those are mine back there, the blue Strat and the pink Telly. So it's like, I'm sort of biased to that, but that one Echo Park, where's the,
Is that the
that one in the corner, that
was
thing is
pretty
rad.
awesome.
I don't know if you can see it really well, but that thing is the Cat's Meow Mix.
I do love his pink Telly. I mean, I don't know if
And
that's...
I love the blue Strat. I mean, it's just a team build, 15-year-old
That's a
custom
good Strat, too.
Strat. It's just my Strat though,
But that, and Telly's the Todd Krause, the pink one.
with Abbey pickups in it it was a Wildwood 10.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that
I
was-
forgot that.
Yes,
That's
that's a special guitar.
That's great.
Yeah,
It's
so-
just cool.
Yeah, the Harmony one in the middle is one of my favorites just for the story. We'll tell that one. You gotta come to the store to hear that story.
That's probably fair.
I mean, that's fair. You
Gotta hold some things close.
That's it.
Close to
Hold it
the
to the
chest.
chest. My breastises will
Close to
keep
the
that
chest.
close and dear. What you got for me, J. Rob?
All right, let's see what else. Baxter, do you still have the 70s LP Deluxe? I'm
Yes.
used to seeing that in the background. Yes. Baxter, listen, Baxter never gets rid of anything. So if he had it,
Where is that guitar?
you don't have to ask. It's here somewhere.
Oh, it's over there.
That's right
Oh,
there.
no.
That's right there.
Okay.
Yes, no, they stay. Me, I'm a guitar whore. I may or may not have anything I've ever had, except for my red Telly, pretty much. Like it came away. But I don't know. I'm changed. Baxter's changing me slowly. I
Well, it's like you.
haven't really gotten rid of anything since
But
for years.
all the gear you have is gorgeous.
That's right. That's
you know,
true.
and like again, stay tuned. Like, there's gonna be some major set changes coming up soon. With
Ooh.
what you see behind us. That's all I'm saying.
Roger
Both
L. Someone says our audio is a little screwed up. That may be true. So, and also, I'll address both of these things. Someone said, "Welcome back, Jonathan." So, yes, I have been gone. We talked about this in the beginning. Baxter's sort of been gone. Derek is currently gone. So us idiots are trying to run this stuff ourselves. So it might be screwed up.
I apologize for that audio.
But we're sorry.
Yeah, Derek will be back soon.
Thank you, Roger.
We can't say where he is, but is not in this
It's
zip code
classified.
or time zone.
He's been taken by the aliens.
God, it'd be so cool if he came
Yeah.
back with like a brain suck.
Yeah.
He was like all like pro Navy all of a sudden.
Oh God, that'd be
I
weird.
love the Navy.
The Navy's amazing.
He's
So much
all
better than the
current.
Army. That'd be weird if he was saying that.
Yeah,
Something.
we wouldn't know what to do at that point.
I'm just saying, he might. Who knows?
I'll just keep blabbing.
Jaw Knee 21 says start over, missed everything. That's okay. You can catch it on the replay.
Yeah, again, we're talking about state of music this summer, and we've already gone through like all the releases that have sort of come out. Coming out, there's some cool stuff we don't know about stuff from Fender. We're gonna learn about it next week. And we talked about the Paul Reed Smith NF53, which I called the 52 earlier. And then there's some other things too. But
Dylan Knight, I can't confirm anything, but
what do you say?
it's highly probable. We're just gonna say probably. Probably. We're gonna leave it there. But I appreciate your comment more than you know. Okay, fair enough.
I get it. I just read it. Apparently our audio is a little whacked out right now.
Cerner says it's okay. Okay,
so we
Baxter.
can
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping to say hi when I accosted you in the street a couple of weeks ago.
Oh,
That's
dude.
Spawned 72.
Yeah, so Spawn 70, were you coming in? I think you were coming in as I had to go pick up my children or childs or something.
Yeah.
I usually plug that straight in the camera.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I was like, let's give it a shot.
Sean's fixing it all.
We're gonna try, boys.
Watch this. Let's see. I'll bring this in closer. See if this like jacks the juice. That sounds horrible.
James says, have y'all ever played one of those guitars that dude makes in New York City at an old New York City building?
I believe I have. Yes.
Do you remember the name of them?
I cannot. That's my
You
brain.
can't either.
does that
That's
sometimes.
okay. I have not. They won't even let me into New York City.
No, you've
I'm
been
banned.
banned.
It's very
Are we
sad.
still getting an audio?
Um,
feed? Let us know.
Yes, we are. It should be. It's showing left and right now.
Look at our little mic
I
now.
thought earlier it was just right, but I was like, well, we'll see what
Well,
it says.
maybe now we're back to the old. Oh, we got our old trusty shotgun mic
I
up.
think
Yes,
here to
yeah.
open the top one is gonna be enough.
Ooh, what's the perfect weight for a Les Paul in your opinion? Team ultra light or ultra heavy? I'll let you go first. I have strong opinions.
I know. It's like I'm all over the place. I tend to like lighter just so I can not be such a baby and be heavy. But all my Les Pauls are super heavy.
I would say I prefer light.
Not working.
They said it was way worse.
Way worse. Sweet. It's okay. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna all.
We'll be good. I'll figure it out for the
We'll
next
figure it
one.
out before Derek gets back. We'll
I'm
figure it
just-
out right as Derek gets back, and then it won't matter.
But you numbnuts screwed it all up. Tried to show you how to do it. We've blown it all.
Well, we
We
got to
makes
make
the
it.
big
All
bucks.
right, Les Paul. That's whatever. Oh, but yeah, I think light's better. I think more resonant is better. That being said, I would never let that deter me solely of that if I played one that was crazy heavy and I just loved it.
Well,
That's
some
not
of like the biggest rock stars we've sort of met through our little lives and channel like heavier guitars. Like they prefer a heavy Les Paul or a heavy style Les Paul. You know, it's not Les Paul on the top.
good. Okay, we got a couple good ones.
Fire away.
Would the Fender Custom Shop make lefty replicas of artist signature series not available to us? Example, Lefty Dragon Page Chili. No, probably is the answer. Because they're really funny about changing anything to signature series models.
Yeah, and there's all sorts of things with like the legal departments too. Once they sign very specific contracts when they're going to do like a recreation of somebody's guitar, it's weird. I feel like they should be able to do it, but as we've seen with both the major manufacturers, all of them, they're charging the lefty tax on every custom build now, which is outrageous in our opinion. I get it why they do it, but it seems crazy.
Let's see here. Dylan Knight says, is the dumpster at Casino big enough for all those PRS Taylors coming in? I would say, assuming that there were ones coming in is a big assumption there, Dylan. That's again.
Dylan.
I like where your head's at, Dylan.
Yeah, I don't like it.
That's
at
all we're gonna
man.
say.
I'm like, tisk, tisk,
No, Dylan's
tisk.
my new favorite.
Oh, you little jerk. No dump. We do have a dumpster out back coming in tomorrow though. That's for something else.
Guard Dog says, watched you play Hey Joe, Jonathan. It gave me chills.
Is that a
It
bad
was
thing?
that bad. No. He says killer, which may mean that he has poor taste.
Yeah, I think he has no taste.
But I still appreciate you saying such a thing.
That's very kind of you. Thank
Guard
you for
dog.
saying that.
Thank you so much. Where's the weight? It's not about overall, but where is it? Okay. So what would you consider a heavy Les Paul? 9 pounds?
Yeah, like anything in that 10-pound range.
10 pounds, yes,
Yeah,
definitely.
I mean, like once you get like 9 to 10, I think you're in
I call any of that heavy. You know what I mean? Like
a
anything
lot
over
than
9 sort of.
9.2.
I mean, kind of normal isn't that.
But yeah, but I played some of the best Les Pauls I've ever played have been heavy as a rock. And some of the best T styles have been heavy beasts as well. So I just don't, it's not one of my, and we've talked about this before, like when did weight become such a thing? And it's very recently.
Yeah, that's true.
So it wasn't a thing before. When
Nobody in Skinner didn't care about those heavy strats.
they're like, oh cool, it's brand new, 1977, sweet.
Feel the weight on that thing. It's made like a tank. That's
I
probably
can
this
drop this on people in the front
good
row.
old American made
Bam, bam.
PV stuff.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
The best stuff.
Okay, Javier says the guitar prices are crazy these days. We would probably agree with that. I think that's a fair statement.
I think
Yeah.
not just us, but other shops in the game too have talked with their manufacturers, been, hey, what's going on? You know, we get that prices have had to go up, but it's been like a steady, not just like a slow climb, but like a steady leap, frogging in some cases.
That's the thing, right? You know, it's like we're not boiling the frog slowly. We like threw him into the open flame.
There you go, you're dead.
You're dead, frog.
No, 'cause, like we,
if you
we
get
work
my
a lot with the Fender
analogy.
Custom Shop, and those, we're pricing a lot of, team build amazing pieces are getting close to 7 sometimes.
To what used to be master built.
Would,
kind of
you've
prices.
never seen anything that,
Right.
just that's if you're going like all in with every little bell and whistle possible. But
I've had a few get up there, man. Though it just a couple choices and you're way
you're there. Before you
past what used to be reasonable. Michael said, just wanted to say hi. I've been to your store and had a great conversation with Baxter.
know. Oh, talk to me.
There you go.
So I have a friend now. Michael, it's good seeing you again.
Andrew Tanis says, hey Baxter, hope you're well. You had a great 4th, loving the new guitar.
I know Sir Tanis quite well as well.
John E says, why don't they just make the lefties in Australia or something? We will pitch that to Fender. Hey guys.
I mean, that's one of the best things I've heard all day.
What if
Because if you just flush it down the toilet, then it pops up in our sewage system. Writing, God, what if they had a teleportation device that would just do that?
I mean,
I think it's a good idea. I like it.
all right, Baxter. Here's one right up your alley. Get ready.
Is it whale blubber?
No.
Go.
What's your take on all these summer movie flops?
Oh, I was thinking about that. Because like Indiana Jones is technically flopping right now, which stinks. I think they'll come back. I heard it's okay. I hear it's not terrible. It wasn't like the last one, which
The
was like,
Crystal Skull.
that was trash can
That
on
was
fire.
bad.
I hear this one's like okay. I haven't seen it yet. I'm probably not gonna see it in the theater either, which is sort of a sign. Like I will go see Oppenheimer. What's the other one coming out?
Barbie.
What?
The Barbie movie.
Barbie looks
My
fun.
God, I'm gonna have to watch it.
I would
You
love
go
to
see Barbie
That's an
and
adult one.
Oppenheimer on the same day, apparently.
I would like to see that. Mission Impossible, the new one. I would like to see
I'm
that in
gonna
the
see
theater.
that.
I'd like to see
So
that.
maybe Tightwad Tuesday next week. Maybe we all plan on.
Have
you know,
a-
are you teaching that day at all?
No,
No,
we did.
let's freaking movie it up, man. All on me on that day. Yeah, I want to see MI7 or whatever it is.
Asteroid City too. That one just came out. I want to see.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait.
I'm big
I've
into this
heard.
film. So
I like Wes Anderson, but I think a lot of reasons they're flopping though. Sorry, this is not a guitar talk. Is movies are expensive.
Yes.
Now to take your family and kids out, kids and family, everybody get the treats. You're spending $100 sometimes to go to the movies. You really got to choose your options, and they're making movies like we don't necessarily need another Indiana Jones. That like I grew up in that time. I was like a young child when like the third one came out, and I was like, all right, or the second one. I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know if that nostalgia is enough to bring us to the theater.
I
I want to
mean-
see something cool like Oppenheimer. I'm jazzed about.
I took both kids and my wife the other day. We went to the theater. My wife and daughter went and saw The Little Mermaid. And my son and I went to see Across the Spider-Verse. You know, the new Spider-Man.
And that movie is blown up. That's already done like 350 million.
First off, it's fantastic. I enjoyed it,
The
but I
first
enjoyed the
one's
first
great.
one,
First
and I
one's
enjoyed the second one, and my son loved it. But I went to the matinee like Sunday morning at $83, and we snuck our candy in. That was just like drinks, and I mean,
So our local theater it's called Tightwad Tuesdays, so it's half price on Tuesdays, and there's certain Monday morning Tuesday movies that are $2 at our movie theater. So it's kind of nice. Anything before 12 o'clock. So it's kind of nice that we're finally, because we're all doing these streaming services. We're playing like carte blanche and a la carte. I mean, carte blanche, a la carte. Oops.
Carte blanche.
All I want. But lots of weird French things. So we're already paying a lot for our entertainment, and the movie's got. You can't spend $300 million in a movie.
No.
And just think we're gonna come see it. Like, no, you're wrong. Top Gun Maverick knocked it out of the park and showed us nostalgia is truly on fire.
In the right way.
That movie, man, it was Tom Cruise. Hats off, dude, killing Hollywood. Anyway,
That's what's got me excited about Mission Impossible. Honestly.
and his stunts.
Yeah.
I want to see him do stupid stuff.
Mhm.
Like, he's done some of the most dangerous things ever committed to film by himself. Cool, sign me up.
All right.
And the girls are gorgeous.
Have either of you played a lucky dog? If so, opinions, please. Have you played one?
No.
So I've not played one, but you always hear me talking about going to play on the road with Robbie Cummings. Robbie lives in Cleveland, Tennessee, which is where Lucky Dog is. So I keep meaning to go there. I've talked to Anthony, who is the owner, Anthony Sims, I believe, and actually was on the list for a minute there, but I never ended up buying one. But I know a lot of folks who have owned or played them, and I've only heard amazing good things. They look ridiculously cool.
That's maybe something we try to do as the shop.
And yeah, I mean, chatting with Anthony. I'm going to a live video thing with Robbie soon, so I'll be in Cleveland. I'll try to go check out the Lucky
I feel like you're
Dogs.
spending too much time with Robbie.
It's true. He's been too much of a good influence.
Mm-hmm.
My drinking and swearing's way down.
It is down. It used to be way more fun.
I know.
They're all sweet and conservative.
Like, what is happening?
Let's go watch Mario together. I'm like, God, I want to watch The Last of Us. I want to see zombie things get killed. And
Either way,
people.
Are there any neck through Floyd equipped guitars in our store?
That's all right. That is so much to ingest for me.
No, I don't think
No.
so.
And it's not. It's just we have a limited amount of space, and that's just
one.
not really our thing. We get them coming through used occasionally.
Yeah.
We did have that one.
And it's not our area of expertise either.
That's true.
We focus on the guitars that we know and can really know everything about them and love. And I like some of these neck through like Floyd Rose type pieces, but we just don't have the bandwidth to know everything about every line, so we have to choose very carefully what we bring in.
What's our favorite neck pickup for warm jazzy tones? Depends on humbucker or Singapore, obviously.
God, yeah. Well, we have to be more specific because
I think I really enjoy the twisted telly in my Telecaster neck pickup position for that because it's warm and nice.
There's that pickup that people put in tellies. That's when I had a brain demented moment. I can't remember. You know what I'm talking about. It's not the Curtis Novak. What's the other? The weird name dude pickup that looks kind of help us out here in the
Try Christian or
yes, that's it. That's what I was thinking. Thank you. That's a great pickup.
That is cool.
It's a great pickup for that jazzy.
We've got some Echo Parks for that, or have had some. I don't know if we have any now. Yeah, these don't, but we have had them with that style.
The J Blade's really neat too. That's a cool pickup. Yeah, it's got that sort of. It's got the Jazz Master thing with something on top, like a Jazz Master and a PAF style humbucker had a baby, like a sextuplet baby.
It rips.
It does rip. You can rip on it or be smooth.
Yes.
Brad and Dirk say, man, here in Larberg it's small, but movie tickets are like $6 and it's only 35 minutes away. I live in Richmond County, so my wife actually takes the kids to the Larberg, that theater, all the time.
Okay.
But that is a fantastic
It's about $6 for ours when we go on Tightwad Tuesday about here, so that's what we have to do. And we're all thrifty.
Yeah. William Robinson says he'd like to book me in Orange Beach. I have your email saved, and we're gonna respond to you. No, I would love to. I think we should do that. Maybe the Orange Beach and the New Orleans location would be fantastic, William. I appreciate you even suggesting it, so I would love to make it work.
We appreciate you trying to take him away from us for a little bit, just to give us some peace and quiet.
It's true.
When he's not doing guitar stuff, he's walking around shirtless, like that Bert Kreischer guy with the tambourine.
Yeah.
Who did he just open the show for? It was a big rock band. You guys know what I'm talking about?
I know, but I can't think of what band he opened for.
It might have been the Foo Fighters or something like that. It was something big, I feel like. He came out like, this is the best band ever, blah, with his shirt off. He ripped his shirt off on stage. I was like, yeah, I think you have Bert.
It was Blondie. No, I don't know.
I mean, I would rip my shirt off for
awesome.
Debbie Harry any day. She is amazing. She's gorgeous.
So
I feel like, I don't know how old she is, it doesn't matter.
I don't know.
All right, I'm seeing if there's any more we need to answer.
Because we're running out of time here for a minute, but thank you everybody for joining us too. We're having a good time. It's nice to be back in the same room again.
Someone says, are the replacement parts and stuff increases, like our parts, if you want to mod your guitar, are those things increasing at the same rate as guitar prices are? I don't think so.
Not at the same rate, but they are increasing.
They are increasing, but you might still, you know.
And like we know, like in the pedal side, chip prices went through the roof. Obviously, tubes went through the roof for a short time. They've regulated a little bit or come down, but they're still expensive. They're not. And usually in the music world, we found, except for the rare case of Gibson when they went sort of bankrupt and redid their thing, prices don't go back down after they go up.
All right, Baxter, you ready? This is just for you.
Also, Sean's holding like a giant face shaver behind the camera.
Magnetone Super 15, right?
Mhm, yeah.
I know you're like, why are you asking me this, Jonathan? However, they want to compare that to the car Mercury 5 or V, whatever it is.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what it is either. I have one. Oh God, they're so different. They're so different. I mean,
Yeah, they're not even in the same.
I mean, I go to the car just because I have to have reverb. But I mean, it's such a different sound. The car sounds a little more vintagey, maybe. I don't know if that makes sense. The Mercury's got a little more. I mean, you can get the car really dirty, but it's just almost like too dirty when you do. The Magnetone can really handle that
You can.
really nicely. And the outs that the Super 15 have really make it a great purchase. Like I almost recommend that if you're playing at home. I use the car Mercury at home for my own playing because it's got the attenuator built into it, and I'm not recording at all. I'm not playing into a DAW. But if I was ever considering a DAW, I'd be looking hard at the Magnetones. Sonically, they're so different. It's God, I know the Mercury's supposed to be very Marshally based, but it still has a Fender tonality to it, almost like a little bit like a Bassman in some ways.
So there you go.
And there you go. It wasn't a good answer. I'm sorry. It's I don't have a thumbs up or thumbs down. They're both great. I would just get both. Get one of each. That's kind of what I do with the cars. I was like, I want the Fender one. I want the Marshall one. I'll just get.
Yeah, the two of those.
Yeah, dude. That's all you need. That might be where I play the blues thing. Who knows? It might be a lot easier than carrying this 2-rock over.
Either way.
That's probably
You
true.
know?
He's
It's like,
some nuts, dude.
well, apparently, James is going to play with me for a few songs too. He's like, hey, Baxter, can I
That's
play
gonna
my?
be so awesome.
Why not?
I'm
I'll like,
pumped.
yeah, it's like it doesn't matter. You want to
Let's
come on
just
stage for a
take it
bit? I'm
over.
serious. You want to come on stage?
Let's
Something?
all
It doesn't
take it
matter.
over.
I'm just having fun. Like,
Because you got a whole long spot, right?
I have an
Like
hour
hour
set or
spot.
something.
Yeah,
I figured
an
I'll
hour
play like 20 minutes by myself or something with John, and like bring up the friends. And, like,
Baxter, it is Baxter and Friends.
I don't even. Yeah, and we're gonna rehearse 0 times. That's my whole thing. If I rehearse with John, the drummer, that's what I feel like it ruins it.
It ruins it.
I kind of want to just.
Just do it.
I'm gonna give him one song to like learn how to play it properly.
John's been coming to sit in with us a lot, and it's been fantastic.
John's amazing. He's one of my favorite drummers I've ever had the privilege to play with.
Yeah.
He's like playing with. Imagine like this old, perfectly crusted stick of butter, smooth and crusty, just the way you want your butter. No, he's just smooth. He's like you don't have to worry about him.
You don't have to worry about him.
He knows how to stay in the pocket and slightly behind it, with that sort of like that Rolling Stones.
But he
feel.
also drives when you want him to. Like he drives the train a bit,
Yeah,
which is nice.
I like it. He does drive.
I like it.
Okay, we're gonna have to cut off in a minute. So anything else quick on this little questions that we must attend to?
There's a Mandela effect discussion going. Apparently Ed McMahon didn't work for Publishers Clearinghouse. There are some strange things if you look into the Mandela effect, but don't worry about it. You guys don't worry about it. Best not to get into it here.
It'll wrap your mind.
No,
bad.
because I was at a dinner party the other night. That was a drinking party. There's no dinner. It was just drinking. It was at a friend's house and they were drinking. And we were all talking about the Titan sub and everything. I think it was before they found everybody had died.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, it's all made up anyway. I'm like, oh, what?
Someone said, is there actually a mug of
It's not
coffee
real.
on the 2-rock amp?
Then he
And
thought,
there's not.
Oh, there we go.
But I just thought that they should see what it is.
yeah, I mean that's
It's
just
empty.
a coffee mug. That's all it is.
Just a coffee mug.
So we had this person.
It was pretty obvious.
What's? Isn't that funny that this is a one of a kind?
I mean,
we think
I think the jig's up though. You can tell them how many videos it's probably been.
it's
in.
been like
No, it's been at a million.
Baxter drank from it. Baxter
did.
doesn't
did I
drink
do
coffee.
shots from it.
He just
Pour alcohol in it. Oh, I have water in it. I think I've done shots in it before. We sometimes drink
Yeah.
in these videos.
And I mean, what was the video with the Wreck Me Daddy thing that Derek got so excited about?
It
And
was
then we
the-
started saying Wreck Me Daddy.
Yeah, it was a Saturday
Because
Night Live.
we watch
It was with
Rhett's
Harry
videos.
Styles on SNL from what was the company? Of the bread company.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
It was really fun. It's a great SNL skit. But so I was like, I want to make a cup that says "Rep Me Daddy."
So if anyone wants to go Tell Rhett if you talk to Rhett
It's
on
only,
this channel.
it's the only one that exists.
We've
think
made
it's
this.
fantastic.
We mean it as nothing but the highest
I
flattery.
mean, I feel like Rhett and Harry Styles live in the same universe.
They
Why
do,
you should be
maybe.
using
They're
Tim.
both so pretty.
They're pretty boys.
But anyway, so not real coffee on the Two Rock. This is also proves that our set is real, right? It's not green screened. So I'm interacting.
Yeah, that is
Wait,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
I never knew it was real back there.
A lot of people green screen.
Really?
Yeah. A lot of
Like a
fakes
lot?
out there. A lot. Oh yeah, dude.
I think that should be our new studio. We move over there. We won't do any work. We just put up the green curtain.
We'll just stay tuned. There is something like Jonathan just sort of gave it out a little bit. We have a new studio under construction right now.
It's true.
So we're expanding into our proper studios next door finally. So things will be changing back here behind us. It's
Let's
there,
be
you know.
lazy.
They say it's going. Oh, we'll get everything started, and then we're gonna be working on it. Get it done. It's gonna take forever. So and you'll see us in
2025.
Yeah, 2020, 2030.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it should be awesome. We're very excited about it. We have so much more room for activities.
Oh my God.
I know. And if you haven't
like
seen
a-
Step Brothers, go watch it tonight.
Karate.
I'm gonna have a late night playing Diablo 4 tonight with my
Oh,
kids because my guests are leaving. And when
Yeah.
they leave, and my wife's gotta cancel me. I'm like, you guys want to stay and play
Does it
video
not,
games?
does it not freak your kids out? They don't get scared.
I mean, William, my oldest, has to leave for the demon scenes but then my other kid's like, it's not scary. She's just like eating his brains.
Your other kid's like Richard Ramirez. He's like, praise Satan. He's like handling Satan every 5 minutes.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I'll have to pay these debts later in society.
No.
But, right now, I'm driving off. I know the kids are.
No, they're
We
cool.
don't, yeah, I work all the time. I don't hang out with the kids as much as I want to.
Smart.
It's fun. We're gonna stay late.
Late
Mom
night.
won't know. No, they love it because they want me to play it. It's cute because it's kind
they
of.
would, yeah.
They don't watch me we level up our character.
I mean, I'd say that you have like cracked the code there. The kids just want to hang out while you play.
It's amazing. I'm playing as right now. I'm playing as a barbarian class. I build all 5 classes. But my barbarian's this big jack dude, and his name is Mom.
It's modeled after
So
me.
if you see Mom, there's a shaved head African American guy too.
Is that?
Name Mom.
I know you got to make your own.
Oh,
little
you
characters.
I have one called Taylor, and I made it look as much like Taylor. And I have one called Loudon, and Augusta for like my one son's future wife. She's
That's
a
fair.
ninja.
That's
Anyway,
fair.
that'll be my plans tonight. But seriously, thanks for joining us. Please stay tuned. We have tons of changes coming up. There's gonna be a lot of content coming out in different directions than we've normally done in the next few months. It is rapidly evolving. You'll either love it or you'll love it. One of those two.
Yes. Unless you already hate us.
Then it doesn't matter. And you might like the stuff we do.
I doubt it.
Like, there's one of the things I think they'll like. And we're gonna be hanging out with some rock stars too, I guess.
So, yeah, I guess I.
Go on the road with them.
Like Sean.
Well, not you. You don't get to go until it's Blackberry. Then I'm not going.
That's fair.
That's your jam. That's fair. Yeah. I get these other guys because they dress more like me.
This is true. These are all true statements.
Truisms. Thank you again for
Truisms.
joining us.
Yes.
Really appreciate it. All the love. Click like, subscribe.
Nope. Yep. Hit the bell.
Thanks. I was like,
We will see you next time.
Sean, Cindy CBR. Peace be with you guys.
Bing bong.